They are really playing well, and we are struggling like heck. And but I think you got to give NC State credit. Defensively, we just couldn't get anything going early in the game, and then you're digging out of a hole the whole time. But again, I think they have a great vibe about them, and we don't. So we'll go back home and see if we can scratch out a win against Boston College. We could use one, but maybe we get Mooney. We get Farrell into a little better practice rhythm. And I thought in the second half he actually looked like himself a little bit. Get Mooney back Tuesday, and because we just can't afford to lose any more bodies. But again, I think you got to give State credit. I think he has done a fantastic job in his first year here. He's really one of our bright young coaches in the profession. Really is, and he's got them playing great.
How much of the tighter rotation in the second half kind of helps going with five-man guy?
Yeah, that helped us a little bit. That what kills us is we're getting some open looks early in a game, and we can't make them the last two games. And then, for us right now, who we are offensively, we have to make some of those to have a chance. And the last two, we haven't made them. But, that group got into a better rhythm. Again, you look for some silver linings when you're in the midst of what we're in right now. And Matt Farrell, I thought in the second half, kind of looked like the Matt Farrell before the injury. So hopefully we can get him 2 days of practice, and he's coming a little more because he's obviously such a key for us.
Mike, how do you keep the guys from not letting this thing sort of continue to beat up on them?
It's funny. We have a really heck of a group. I've got an older group. I only have one freshman. You see Bonzi. Those guys have all been very supportive. They're hanging in there. And when you have older guys, sometimes they panic less. We are where we are in this thing, and I'm very, very realistic. I've rotated through this seat before, and we just try and get them back and see if we can play better at home. We have played better at home. We've been better offensively at home. We haven't been able to score on the road, and our crowd's been great. Our fans have been fabulous because I think they know, man, they really need us given the situation with our personnel. So see if we can get one. One can sometimes change the climate a little, but we're going to have to be a lot better to beat Boston College because they're very good and playing well.
When did Matt return to practice?
He probably had a practice and a half Thursday and Friday. I think we're trending the right way with him. I thought he was moving good. He didn't show any signs of, he had lift on his jump shot, which he didn't have when he was playing hurt. Now we got to get him in a little bit better shape. I think there's a conditioning issue there a little bit. But certainly, we're going to need him to play really well for us to win any game the rest of the way.
Your zone getting great difficulty in South Bend. Today, not so much.
Yeah.
Improvement, mostly because of Markel Johnson's return. And you see some other
Yeah.
things.
Well, there's no question. Johnson changes them. He can get in there and make plays, and they are a lot different team than we saw in South Bend, and I think he's the key. He can distort the defense and get to the basket and make plays, and I think their front line's playing great right now. They didn't play. They weren't. I don't know if they were playing great when we played them in South Bend. They're rolling, and they're really confident. They've had good wins, and they're feeling good. It's a vibe that, as a coach, you try to get your group to that. And right now, he's got them believing, and they believe they're going to win in any situation. They came back against Pittsburgh down, and so they're an NCAA tournament team. And they deserve it.
This is your second flight to North Carolina in, 5 days? You got another one in about 8 days?
Second beating, too. They beat me hard in the triangle, and I got to come back.
Any conversation among coaches and higher-ups about going to a schedule where you have, road trips and can play two in one trip?
I don't think that's going to happen, travel partners or whatever. I think, we're going to be – obviously, we go to 20 league games soon. And I don't know, maybe – I just don't see that format happening, But, yeah, we've got to come back one more time to another tough place to play.
I don't think in the past you've shied away from talking about tournament and seeding to your players during the season.
Yeah.
At this point right now, with what you guys are going through, is that even a conversation, or is it just
You know, I talked to him the other day. I put up the standings, and I told him, I said, you know, we've gotten the double bye a couple times. These guys in that locker room. I said, we ain't doing that. And I think they like, we got no shot. But if we could sneak our way into the middle of the pack, and that middle of the pack is jammed up a little bit, you know, and then you go to Brooklyn and see if you can have some Brooklyn magic. We played pretty well in Brooklyn. Bonzi possibly could be back for us for the tournament. You know, that's where we're at with it. And but I gave him that State of the Union the other day, and you know, I'll tell you what was interesting against Duke the other night. We're en route to our 6th straight loss, and we're down 20, and the Duke students are chanting NIT, and my mindset is, thanks for the compliment. I'll take that right now. We're in year one. Where do I sign? I'll take that. That's not a negative at all right now. And I kind of feel that way today too. But you know, you win one or two, and again, there's always power in our league. You know, you can get quality wins. Our numbers are really good, but I'm also very realistic where we're at, and so I'm coaching from that standpoint.
Start wondering when it's going to end when we go down on Thursday.
It's unbelievable. You know, you come back for one last segment of 5-on-5 to get Farrell some more 5-on-5 rhythm, and my man comes down on somebody. So it's, I guess it's our turn. We've been lucky, though. I mean, the last couple years, man, we've been healthy, and I'm a firm believer, the law of averages, it comes back around to get you. And we're getting bit a little bit here. I mean, maybe we can get a little healthier for the back half of February, see where we're at. Thanks.